They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. This the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. This your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Times was hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue. Yeah. They know it's true. We on the move. Aye. Yeah. Eyes on the money, I stay in my bag. Taking my city is put on the map. Hustle was harder, I had to adapt. They hate me, they love me, how funny is that? I step in the lights, it's getting them hype. Don't got them all, we just got a night. Yeah, that's the way that we live in this life. We stay going in. Tell me where I would've been if I took your advice. I bet that would've dropped the price. If they be trying to lock me down, well then they better read my rights. Ayy, no we don't play. What they gon' say? Radio K. Do this all day, tell them we straight. Ayy, ready whenever I been show. Y'all really know where y'all info. Yeah, they copy like tenfold. We on the field, we gotta survive. Walk through the door, need my award. I said we keep on scoring. Y'all just keep it score. Give me the
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Kings looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here in Sacramento. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And Murray knows how to execute inside. You cannot give him these opportunities.
Edwards can't hit. We're about 1 minute into the first. Left side, DeRozan. The baseline J. Misses off the right iron.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's George.
Sabonis does a great job of playing team defense. He's always in great position, and look, you just never question his effort. Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Sabonis. The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Murray. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. From past the arc. And Keegan Murray with the three. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Showing the range. Murray is very consistent from out there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Ellis, right side. DeRozan surveying the D. Over Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Kings. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Gordon. Good work there as it goes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. Screen by Sabonis. Pull from the top of the key. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ellis. Inside. Tries again. And stolen by Gordon. George with the ball. Now defended by Levine. For 3, Edwards. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Levine for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. So they take the lead. Edwards got 5.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Murray outside. They could use a bucket. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1.
13.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Outside DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. From deep, Ellis. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's McCain. And here's Embiid. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
DeRozan's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The 3 ball goes back up. Outside for Murray. And another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's the versatility and the unpredictability of what Sabonis does that makes him so hard to match up with, which is why he gets these easy fouls.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah, what you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Crafty and cash it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Pass to Butler. Rebound by Murray.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Valanciunas. And that one hits back iron. The 76ers lead it. Now here's Butler. Still scoreless. Down low. Embiid punches it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Screen by Valanciunas. Pass to LaRavia. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And the jam by Levine.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
Oubre. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. So both teams making some changes here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Fultz. No good. That would have tied it. Outside Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Good on the shot. And it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Pass to Edwards. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. The Kings trail by 4. Screened by Valanciunas. Over in the corner, Fultz. From deep. No good from Valanciunas. Now the 76ers with it. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Yabusele. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's LaRavia, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. With their lead standing at 6 points.